In other news, Michelle Obama was being interviewed. I'm not sure by who, but I saw it on my Twitter feed. And this is one of the videos where Michelle actually says, all my scores said I did not belong in Princeton. And people saw my skin color and they said I was aiming too high. So we'll check out that clip. And then there's another tweet I saw somebody commenting on this as well.
I wasn't good on SATs, so all the scores said, you don't belong at Princeton. And there were people who saw me, saw the color of my skin, and said, you're aiming too high. And that was my first insecurity of thinking, well, maybe I don't belong here.
So how did you overcome that belief that you don't belong?
I got there and I looked around and went, oh my God, a lot of bright people, but there were a lot of people that were just... and sort of realized that affirmative action isn't just the color. I wasn't good on SATs, so
So I'll go into this a little bit more when I pull up the clip on Joy Reid, but what Michelle Obama is saying, she didn't say her actual scores, but she's saying that her scores weren't in alignment with some of the people at Princeton, so that people were saying that she got in solely because of her color. She acknowledged that affirmative action did help her get into Princeton. And then later she went to Harvard Law School. But she also said when she got there were students, I'm assuming, that weren't black who also had scores similar to hers. And basically what she said was she looked around and she did the work and realized that she was capable of doing the work. So I believe that that's good. That's good because people need to understand if you put forth the effort, it's a lot you can do. So it's good that she overcame her insecurities and her fears. But I think it's also good that she acknowledged the truth that maybe her scores weren't the same as everyone there. And she is basically speaking to the fact that with DEI, maybe I'll go into this later with the next clip. But with DEI, every racial group and every gender is not expected to meet the same standards. So Asians have the hardest standard with getting into Ivy League schools and other schools, then whites, then Hispanics, and then blacks. So mostly what we hear is how blacks are getting advantage, but actually blacks, Hispanics, and whites are getting advantage and preferential treatment over Asians with DEI. It's not just something that benefits people of color. It also benefits white people. And as a whole, white women benefit a lot because they're white and also women. So they get extra points for their gender and their race. Well, this is the same clip, but someone mentioned how Charlie Kirk had also in the past talked about his dislike for affirmative action. I don't really support. I probably have benefited from affirmative action or DEI, but I'm not in support of it because I do understand that we should judge everybody fairly and everybody the same. So these advantages and preferential treatment that we're giving to blacks, Hispanics, and whites at the detriment of Asians should be abolished. But I don't think it's just a black issue. And then also I understand that everybody, though we have the same opportunity as far as test taking, we don't know the same people. So some people are just born into better networking and better family situations. So a person whose family is either already gone to an Ivy League school may get in because of a legacy admission, but also just if your family has money and you know other people with money, think about Donald Trump or think about Michelle Obama now because her husband is the president. Who you know matters. So DEI doesn't just have to be something that's helping people based on race. It doesn't have to just be helping people based on sex, gender. It could also be benefiting people on socioeconomic status. So regardless of your race, if you're coming from a low-income place and you haven't been able to network, it's potential. I'm not sure if this is how it's being used, but there's potential there to try to even the playing field and give everybody more of an equal opportunity. We can never all have the same opportunities. We have different gifts, different abilities, but there are some things we can do to make things fairer for more people. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. New shows airing Monday through Thursday.